It's early morning. I think it's probably time to finish loading up the van. It is chock full. Loading up the van and hit the road. Well, I just about got everything in my van. Like I showed you earlier, it's a total disaster. I have some family members coming over to take me out for breakfast, send me on my way with my belly full. I have a campground that's only about 3.5 hours away, but I'm ready for the trip now. I'm starting to get excited. I don't know if y'all do this or not, but I went by my dad and my sister's grave yesterday to say goodbye, and now I'm going to the other cemetery where my mom is to tell her goodbye also. I just like to have one last time with them before I head south. Here's my grandpa. He had the farm that I grew up on. I just absolutely loved going over there. And then this sweet lady here, Thelma Dance, taught me how to cook. And then my mama. Bye guys. It's bittersweet to leave, but it's cold. It's time to head south. The first campsite I'm going to has electricity, so I can get out my little heater that has a thermostat and be pretty toasty there. I don't want to drive more than 3.5 hours on my first day because it's kind of like I have to reacclimate to doing this. Pennsylvania looks kind of dreary. It's overcast. It's cold out there. Beautiful sky tonight. Finally, I made it to the campground. They look kind of crowded in here. I usually like campgrounds that have a lot more space. So first things first, I gotta find my my extension cord and my electric heater. Then I can go for a little bit of a walk. Now this is pretty here. This is right behind my campsite, so this is not bad. The sun's going down. That's pretty. Let's take a quick gander here. This is Shenango Campground. It's by Clark, Pennsylvania. And then there is Lucky. So I got the electricity going. I found my little heater. So I will get the van warmed up and maybe get something to eat, something light. I'm still full from that big breakfast. It's a little chilly out here. Should have grabbed my gloves. I wanted to walk over here where the sun is rising. It sets over the lake over by me, and then the lake kind of makes a U-shape around this little campground right here. And so the sun sets over the lake and then it rises over the lake. Just different parts of the campground. Just on the ground. I am so glad I had that little electric heater last night. I love that thing when I can hook up to electricity and get some nice heat in the van. Mr. Buddy works good, the little buddy. Look at all these leaves. This right here is the perfect little campsite. Because look, you go right down to the beach right there. If you had kids, wouldn't this be fantastic? You know, growing up on Lake Ontario, that little harbor town, I really like to be around water. That's why I picked Corps of Engineer campgrounds, because it's the Army Corps of Engineers, and they're in charge of all the lakes and the rivers and the reservoirs and the dams and everything that are in the United States. Now look at this. Isn't this gorgeous? Let me pan real slow and show you this. Oh, it's gorgeous, guys. This is the best thing about van life. Having a new yard every couple of days or every couple of weeks. Okay, it's a little too cold out here. Let's go back and make coffee. I don't know what I did with my gloves. In that mess of a van, I'm gonna have to find my gloves. Look at all these leaves. Oh. Time to get in and make some coffee. There's my little heater. But look at this mess. There's my little humidifier. When you got a dry heat going like that, you kind of need this little humidifier in here. I have a whole basket of coffee fixins. I mean, I need it. I like to use this and whip it up. It makes it kind of like something you could get at Starbucks, and I put my heavy whipping cream in there. I've used a lot of different types of coffee things in 5 years. This collapsible pour over I like, as far as it doesn't take up any space, but it just feels very wobbly to me. I'm still trying to figure out the best way of doing this. Got my little EcoFlow going here. I have the EcoFlow and I have a Jackery. The big Jackery up there runs my refrigerator. This little EcoFlow just pretty much runs everything else. And then look what else I found at a garage sale or at an estate sale, an electric range. I've already tried it out and it works really well. So when I got plug-ins, I can use that also. I got pumpkin spice in here today, which is apropos for the season. It's a quiet morning. It's Monday. Almost everybody has pulled out.